mankind is intimidated by a woman. Man, I don't understand why he's so intimidated. I don't know what we possibly possess that could intimidate a man. I see. See, before the Sisters of Battle became the Sisters of Battle, the brides of the Emperor were Vandir's bodyguards. And source of relief? I like how she's just like, I'm just thinking about Bone Daddy and how he gets cleaned several times a week.
Well, my divine lord, we have managed to implement a text-to-speech device to your glorious golden throne. Please, Lord, speak to us.
He's a little broken. He's a... My emperor.
About time.
At last, our glorious lord can command us once again.
I have so many things to complain about. First of all, why do I only have a glass eye on one of my eyes? Is that really necessary? And what is with these stupid ultramarines that I keep hearing about?
Ultramarines? What are the ultramarines? And why would they be a problem? Why? Also, I think the glass eye is cool. I feel like it just adds to his aura. I don't know why he's complaining.
So, they're some of your greatest warriors.
They look terrible. They have a toilet seat as their insignia.
What?
Don't you remember? They are the sons of the Primarch Robert Gullen.
The Ultramarines are poser boys to the franchise? Not the poser boys!
Is he still alive?
Barely. He was almost killed. He's in status right now, just like you.
Cut his life supports and disband that stupid Smurf village.
Smurf village?
Well, I'll see what I can do. But at least we still have our mighty Grey Knights.
I never created anything called Grey Knights.
My lord, they are the greatest at purging demons in the Imperium. They are all psychers, and they've come up with the most glorious ways of killing the enemies of man.
Why, the you.
Bring in the dread.
What the you.
What the is that stupid thing?
It is the mighty Dread Knight.
That is the worst thing that I have ever seen ever. What terrible, terrible person designed this?
I do believe it was the Grand Master of the Grey Knights, Caldor Drago. He is the mightiest of the Grey Knights. He is stuck in the warp killing demons daily, and has even written a name into a demon Primarch's heart.
So this guy has spent so much time, you know, like building these things, and the Emperor's like, who designed this? Who did this dumb thing? Well, some guy who was trapped in the warp, and you know, he made these knights. I don't know. Does this make him a little ungrateful? You know, like, how cool are the Grey Knights? Do they do a good job? Are they yobbing it up, you know? Good yob?
What the That is actually very cute. Look at its little legs and oversized body. Adorable.
So, what we've learned so far is that if you give the Emperor a TTS device, he will say a lot of swears. If you give a mouse a cookie, he will ask for a glass of milk. If you give the Emperor a TTS device, he's going to mock all of his little subordinates and tell them that they're cute and have short little stubby legs. Like, what? Who's the cutest little space marine? You are! You are! Oh, thank you, God Emperor. Yes, I live to serve you. Like, is this what it is?
Come to Papa. Yes. This is funny to me. So, let me get this straight. It has been 10,000 years since my asshole of a son Horus made me a paraplegic, and...
Horus is angsty? Man. He's angsty now. I thought everyone loved Horus until they hated him. Anyway.
Put on this throne.
That is correct, my lord.
How the f did you all survive for 10,000 years without me around?
Well, my lord, the Imperium has safely preserved your teachings and followed it for all these years, always submitting to your superior will.
That's a relief. For a second I thought you guys would have turned into some giant megalomaniacal group of religious people running around killing each other in the name of some fictional deity.
But that's what they did. Well, about that. About that. Emperor Bone Daddy. Well.
Something like that.
Oh no, of course not, my lord. We would never stoop so low. The only one we would ever worship is the one true god of all is you, of course. Everything else is heresy.
Are you serious?
What is upsetting you, almighty god emperor of mankind?
I love how he's like out there like, yes, almighty god emperor. And he's like, why are you like this? I am not a god deity. What is it that you say? God deity, Lord Emperor above all mankind. What is it that you say? Yes, I will obey everything you say except for the part where you say that you're not Emperor of mankind. All but that part, okay? We'll just skip over the part where you say that you're not a deity and not meant to be worshipped. And everything else you say, we have done to the letter. Kind of.
I knew this would happen.
Oh, my lord, you don't have to worry about anything. The Ecclesiarchy and the Imperial Inquisition both make sure that the people of the Imperium retain their faith in you and you alone by making sure that no one knows about the corrupting powers of chaos. And if they somehow figure it out, we'll just exterminate the planet and it's all safe again.
The Ecclesiarchy? The Inquisition? Are you serious? Damn IT really well
Oh no, he's about to crash out! He's about to crash out! He's about to error!
Okay. Remember the Age of Strife?
Aren't you referring to the Age of Apostasy, sir?
No. The Age of Strife. Let me tell you. It was when asshole Cybers first started appearing.
Papa is going to tell you a story, okay? Once upon a time, these a-holes.
And all of asshole mankind started fighting each other over asshole reasons. That is when I first emerged. I destroyed all asshole religions that existed on Terra. Do you want to know why?
Because you are the one true god, my lord.
Wrong. It is because religion is stupid, superstitious, brainwashing crap that makes you into an asshole.
And he's like, and you guys started this huge religion, and now y'all are the a-holes. That's so funny. He's like, you've told, basically, I've been out for all this time, and now that I'm back, you're telling me that you restarted all I destroyed? Is that basically what's going on? Do I have do I have this down packed? Is that what's happening? Man, awkward about that.
This is why I specifically said when designing the Imperial truth that equality, science, and galaxy conquests is the way to go, and religion needs to be thrown out a window.
But my lord, what about the Lectito Divinitatis? Telling us that you are our one true god.
That was written by my whiny bitch of a son Lurgar, who later decided to dress up in spikes, scarlet red armor, worship some dark gods, and be really edgy.
Wow. Wow. Really throwing Logar under the bus and being like, he dressed up as a little angsty, spiky boy. Like my son, the furry. Who I am not proud of at all.
Stupid, rebellious teenage phases.
Well, I see, my lord.
Now, where is my Centurion? Yes, this is true happiness. So what is this Age of Apostasy?
Okay, I need to understand. Why does he love the Centurion so much? He doesn't like the Grey Knights, but the Centurions, is it just because they're adorable and they're like, he's like, come here, you cute little Centurion, sit on Papa's lap. Such a good boy for Papa. Like, is that what it is? Like, what is it? No one, because he's adorable. They're just little guys. It's his puppy. This is a cute model. Okay. They just look super cool. They're just puppies. They're babies. Come here, little one. Sit on Papa's lap.
That you mentioned?
Well, how do I put this delicately?
They're adorably homicidal?
Really?
Yes, my lord.
This happened?
On behalf of all mankind, I'm really sorry, my lord. I truly am really sorry.
Let
For
one
what?
of those nutty cults gain a hold of mankind and grow to become a state religion of the Imperium, becoming this ecclesiarchy thing. And then people start to cut their own screen out, waving it around and throwing it at people, all in a pool of their own jizz and blood, to profess their love for me.
I'm really sorry.
And then, you let some power-hungry motherfucking bureaucrat become the master of both the administratum and that overly dominant ecclesiarchy crotch.
Who was the bureaucrat? Somebody tell me, somebody who knows the lore. Who is this guy who basically, like, took over? I'm gonna look him up. Wait a minute. I'm gonna look him up right now. Goj Vandir. I'm gonna look him up. Is he cool, though? He's got a big hat. He looks like the Pope. He's also not very sexy. I don't know. He's got a very large hat, but he's also old. He's very old. He's kind of pervy. Van Dyre? I don't know how to... Man, I don't know. He's basically the Pope for the Imperium. Man, we hate that guy. Yeah, I'm with the Emperor on this.
Effectively controlling all our hot, leathery assassins from the Officio Assassinorum and all animal psychers in the Adeptus Astra telepathic.
He doesn't like the psychers. I thought that the psychers are what, like, feed him. Doesn't he need the psychers to keep him alive? Doesn't he feed on the souls or the blood masses of, like, or the aura? The aura? I don't know. Don't the psychers aura farm? And then he sucks all the good aura from, like, the psychers? Doesn't he need them to live? Yeah, he eats like 1,000 psychers a day. Why is he calling them a-holes when he needs those guys? He's supposed to be farming them. Untrained psychers are just demon bait. But do they even, like... I thought that a lot of psychers don't know how to psycher anyway. That some of them just randomly open portals. I don't know. Even with training. He never asked for them to be sacrificed. He's a massive hypocrite. He is also a psyker. He eats psychers for a living, I think, yeah. He needs the psychers to travel faster than light and protect ships through the warp. Yeah, but I know he consumes these psychers, but anyway. Yeah.
Oh, and our flashlight guys as well.
What?
And then, this balls to the walls paramount of imperial incompetence that has become your leader starts to kill and torture anyone and everyone he feels like because it makes his bureaucrat balls tingle with delight, initiating a massive, totally pointless purge of all mankind. And in addition, he did all this with the most evil name I've ever heard. Go Van Dyre. Seriously, how could you ever trust a guy with that name?
Gog.
G-O-G-E Van Dyre. That name is just screaming, I'm gonna take your eyes sockets.
I mean, he's not wrong. Gog sounds like an absolutely villainous name. I don't know why we are electing this guy as Pope when his name is Gog. It's like... Oh, I forget what the name of the show was called. But Goob! Goob from, I think it was like Meet the Robinsons. Yeah, that's what it is. Goob! You guys remember Goob. He was this little emo boy, and then, you know, he wound up getting a bowler hat and being a little villain. I mean, you just know with a name like that, you're gonna grow up to have a villain arc. But anyway, Gog is way worse. I mean, it's like being born out the gate with a villain name. I do understand why the Emperor stopped telling people his plans. Every time he told someone not to do something, they up and did what he said not to do. Yeah. Prophecies and all that, you know?
And put my into them.
What?
I mean...
What? Look, my lord. The events of the Age of Apostasy is all a great shame upon...
But But Lord Bone Daddy, what do you have to bone with? My guy! There is no more flesh and blood! What are you... How? Emperor of Bone Daddy kind, what are you boning with? Oh, he was talking about Goj. But isn't he, like, too old to get it up anyway? I do not believe with how old that guy is, you know, he's doing anything. So, he's talking about Goj. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even think Viagra could help that guy. He's just too old. So, cybernetics? He's gonna have a cyborg Pinor? They had gene BS manipulation, de-aging stuff. Okay. Whatever, alright. What do you mean you'd be surprised? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man.
On the Imperium, but he was brought to justice in the end. Why, I was even there when it happened. Several Astartes chapter masters and the Mechanicus Fabricator General came around and told us what Van Dyer had been up to all this time. And then we helped out by conveying the truth of the matter to the leader of Van Dyer's bodyguards, the Brides of the Emperor, by directing her straight to you.
How old you've become.
Brides of the Emperor? I guess it doesn't matter how old you are. You can still get maidens. He actually does have flesh. It's so much worse than he looks. The Emperor is hyper-withered and has bionic replacement of every organ, basically locked in to the max. Wow. Ah, I see. Okay. I see. See, before the Sisters of Battle became the Sisters of Battle, the brides of the Emperor were Van Dier's bodyguards. And source of relief? Okay, so they were like concubines. Interesting. All right, good to know. Wow. Anyway, do you get dehydrated a lot, need a drink that won't break the bank? Then you should get Gamersupps. They believe in traditional American values, like anime girl guys. It's caffeine-free and caffeinated in 2 kinds of tubs. Gamersupps improved my social life, and now I can stop seeing people in the mirror. Popular flavors include Guacamole Gamer Fart 9000, Sweet 6-Pack, Blowhole Blast, and Sploosh. Use discount ChaCha at checkout for 10% off. Stay hydrated, stay hydrated, stay hydrated.
I've never seen anything as graceful and bewitching in all my life.
I know, right? And we get to clean his entire body several times a week.
I'm so unfathomably jealous I could burn you all right now. But I won't, so don't worry. Still.
Right. Anyway, as you can see, Van Dyer is not the one you're supposed to be looking up to. He doesn't do anything but deceive to gain more power. He is a madman, and his reign of blood must be stopped.
I like how she's just like, I'm just thinking about Bone Daddy and how he gets cleaned several times a week. Yeah. Yeah. Man. She's down bad. Relatable.
Are you even listening?
No.
I'm sorry, I spaced out. The Emperor has some quite divine-looking abs.
Actually, those are just bones jutting out. But anyway, I know you have served Van Dyer for a long time, but his megalomaniacal ways must come to an end.
Oh. Okay.
You have committed the ultimate heresy. Not only have you turned your back on the Emperor and stepped from his light, you have profaned his name and almost destroyed everything he has striven to build. You have perverted and twisted the path he has laid for mankind to tread. As your own decrees have stated, there can be no mercy for such a criminal. I renounce your lordship. You walk in the darkness and cannot be allowed to live. Your sentence has been long overdue, and now it is time for you to die.
I don't have time to die. I'm too busy.
Too busy with what?
Right. I think I remember that too. Some girl came in here and stared at me with depraved, flustered eyes.
She's Emperor's personal pick-me.
If I had the proper bodily components left, I would probably have gotten a fairly insecure boner.
That's the Adeptus Auritus for you.
You haven't made female space marines, have you?
Huh? Oh, no, that isn't even possible. Only lewd and deviant artists of pen and parchment ever come up with something like that. Even then, if we do catch one of them in the middle of the process, we end up throwing them into the fire and
Good. The Adeptus Astartes can only contain males. No girls allowed.
No girls allowed!
Whatever you say.
What do you mean they're yucky? Dang! Dang! Dang, the Emperor of Mankind is really like, girls are yucky. Girls have cooties. They intimidate me. Don't bring any of them here. They make me shy. The Emperor of Mankind is intimidated by a woman. Man, I don't understand why he's so intimidated. You know? I don't know what we possibly possess that could intimidate a man. I just don't know. I'm trying to think about it. Thinking about it. Thinking about it. Thinking about it. Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea.
Hey, my lord.
So, what's up with this Inquisition thing?
Oh boy. Actually, I think I have to go now.
Stop.
Huh?
You're telling me about this Inquisition thing.
Oh, hold it. Wow. I think that's your regular everyday meal of 1,000 sacrificed souls being prepared. Better go and check on it.
What was that?
Nothing, my lord. Nothing at all. I'll just go now. What the?
You are not going
What the
anywhere
deuce?
until you tell me about the Inquisition.
How did you do that?
Have you forgotten? I'm the Emperor. I sit around and randomly spit out warp storms daily because I have nothing better to do. Now, tell me.
Why are there so many more stars?
Is he mad? I think he's
checked
mad.
out at least 5 warp storms during that presentation. Really, what the f have you all become? Labor camps and sterilization.
So, like, he gets mad enough and then he just farts out a warp storm. That what happened? By the Emperor's supremely beanie farts. I don't know.
Murder millions over bare superstition. Excommunication of actually loyal Astartes. Have thousands of imperial planets and its valuable assets destroyed because some byfapped with barbed wire and accidentally summoned a demon or two. Be painfully hypocritical and use Xenos and demonic weaponry in aid in order to carry across my will. Use techno-monkeys.
But, my lord...
Techno-monkeys!
The Inquisition's works has saved mankind on numerous occasions. Like during the High Fleet Leviathan crisis, where the Inquisitor known as Cryptman stepped forward. The Tyranids, which he had previously named them, had managed to outmaneuver the Imperium, but thanks to Cryptman, their threat was abolished. He had managed to have a map.
Wait, so warp storms are basically massive vortexes of raw emotion. It's unironically possible that the Emperor could just make one by being enraged. So he's having, like, temper tantrums. And then we'll just, like, make these warp storms. Is what you're saying. People in the comment section are going to come for me. They're gonna come for me. They're gonna say this is heresy when I say this. Y'all want to make fun of freaking Kylo Ren for having temper tantrums with his lightsaber. But when the God Emperor of Mankind has them and eliminates entire societies, mass genocide with these warp storms, oh, that's fine. That's okay. I'm just saying it's not. I'm gonna get in such trouble in the comment section. Everyone is going to be keyboard warrioring it up, saying it's not the same. It's not. Of course, it's not the same. This is far more destructive. Heresy. Heresy! Man. Right there, Inquisitor! A heretic! I honestly think that it's fine. I like major red flags. Okay? Emperor of Mankind, hypocritical, anger issues. I mean, these are all good things for me. You know? I think that's hot. You know. The battle sister, you know, I'm up there with her, where it's like, man, yes, man of power, bounce on it, Dio. I'm just saying, y'all come after me all the time for, you know, Kylo Ren having the anger issues, and y'all are like, no, he's a child of the Xandrums. Okay, explain this. Explain this one.
Concoct a poison against the Terrans, which they then managed to defeat them entirely with.
Am I gonna have to start writing a list over things I don't know what the f you are talking about because what in the balls are a tyrannid?
Right. It's kind of nasty. But still, it was quite heroic of him.
And how much did this threat cost to abolish?
Well, let's just say he didn't have the luxury to count the cost. Anyway, there was also one time during the First War of Armageddon where the Grey Knights helped the Space Wolves fight off a demon Primarch. Please don't get oversensitive about the Primarch thing. I really don't need more of this.
Now you are bringing up those Grey Knights again, with that stupid baby carrier Dread Knight thing. My inexistent eyes are still sore from seeing that abomination.
It's because they have long legs, isn't it? He doesn't like them because they aren't like his cute little Centurions.
Yes, but truly the Space Wolves received great aid from the Grey Knights in their battle.
And then what?
And then what?
What
What?
happened after the battle had ended?
Well... The Space Wolves kind of wanted to save the survivors of the war, but the Inquisition sort of wanted to put them into labor camps and sterilize them and have them die off, which the... Space Wolves didn't really like that much, so, well, there was a Cold War, and the Grey Knights betrayed the Space Wolves, and some shit happened, but that isn't important. Because, well, one time the Grey Knights stopped a bloodthirst using an ancient, very dangerous technology known as the Blood Tide from destroying a world, and it was truly glorious.
And then what?
Oh shit, they killed a massive amount of innocent sisters of battle and adorned their armor in their blood, but...
Just stop. This organization, however it came to be, is obviously pure, concentrated, whole grain stupidity.
Whole grain stupidity. I love how he's basically labeling this like a box of Cheerios. Now with 100% pure grain stupidity.
And whoever came up with the idea to create it in the first place is obviously a fucking idiot. They walk around and do whatever they fucking feel like while laughing really snarky at the plebeian communities they see before them, all while having themselves and all their troops ornate in loads of fucking shiny shit and skulls to look so emperor worshipping when really they are just creeps in trench coats. And that is all they will ever be. Now,
Dang.
ready yourself.
What a call out, creeps in trench coats.
Send this message to the scribes. I want it sent to every corner of the f***ing galaxy. I, the Emperor of Mankind, hereby make my official decree that all organizations contained within the Holy Orders of the Emperor's Inquisition and the Adeptus Ministorum shall be disbanded and removed from existence. All who work for either organization shall return to their sector of birth and work there as a regular citizen once more. All who refuse shall be branded renegades until they have given up their futile strive to conquer the galaxy in the name of their dogmatic religion. Signed, the Emperor of Mankind.
And then they ignored him.
Yes, I shall go ahead and do that immediately, my lord. I'll be back when I'm finished.
This is all nuts. Seriously, how could an organization like this spring into Exista? Wait a moment, I remember something. This can't be for real. Malcador.
Malcador. Oops.
Inquisitor Fyodor Karakas.
What is it? Do not waste my time. I'm very busy initiating exterminatus on this mining world, but not giving me the shiny shit we need. Seriously, we can't have our soldiers walking around without the blame.
A very important message has been
They're
sent
space
to you
Russians?
directly from Holy Terra itself.
What is it about?
Here, read it.
Space Pro.
What? This is heresy!
No, this is Sparta.
My lord, the deed has been done. And it took a fuckload of time. At least 3,000 scribes died, and I somehow managed to get a headache in the process. But the message has been sent to all inquisitorial and ecclesiarchal organizations in the galaxy.
Is he taking a nap?
My lord? Hello? Are you awake?
He's taking a bone daddy nap. Flashback.
I have completed the mission you entrusted me. I have traveled the galaxy and found these 12 individuals of character, skill, and determination. Please, if you will oversee them, I will be ready to make my sacrifice.
You have done well, my faithful servant. I trusted you to find me the most inquisitive and trustworthy this galaxy has to offer, and you succeeded. I approve of your selection, Malcador.
Thank you, my lord. These individuals will lay the foundation for the eternal watchmen of the Imperium. Our rooting out heresy and keeping mankind away from the abyss that is chaos. Now that my final duty has come to an end, I shall make my final sacrifice for you, my Emperor.
I wonder if he got lip injections. Malcador. Where did he get that Botox, though?
Behold the greatest sacrifice of our age. Malcador the Sigilate is no more. Henceforth, he shall always and only ever be Malcador, the hero.
A hero. Meanwhile.
My lord, you're awake?
Of course I am, you studies. Can't you
What Stodies? The What Stodies.
see when people are having dramatic flashbacks?
Oh, I'm really sorry, my lord. Anyway, the deed has been done. The message has been conveyed.
Good. How they dared upon a sacrifice that my most loyal servant ever made by turning the organization he laid the foundation for into an elitist fest is inexcusable.
Excuse me, my lord. I don't think I follow.
Malcador, the hero, previously known as Malcador the Sigilate. He was my bro for life, and
He
the
was
first
my
High
bro
Lord
for
of Terra.
life!
He was the one who ruled and spread the word of the Imperium in my...
He was the homie I kissed at night. When they said to kiss the homies, he was the homie. Oh, Malcador!
Instead, while I was tinkering with his throne, if it weren't for that disappointment of a son Magnus the Bookworm, who just had to fall to the temptations of chaos, and sent a brain-shattering psychic phone call to me with his powers, the barriers that protected my greatest project, the web way of mankind, wouldn't have been ruined, and Malcador wouldn't have had
The
to
World
make his
Wide Web?
sacrifice.
Oh.
He halted the progress of the World Wide Web? Freaking Marcus. Little bookworm. Loser. Wow, we could have had the internet. We could have had Google Fiber. But no, Marcus had to be a little weeb.
So, everything is Magnus's fault?
Definitely. If I could, I'd brutally spank Magnus until his would turn so red that his face would look pale in comparison.
Ah, I see.
Come to think of it, is Magnus still alive?
Last time I heard, he's a demon prince now, residing in the Eye of Terra on the planet of the sorcerers.
Sounds really weird, just like him. Later, I want you to send those ultramarine mercs there and try to get a hold of Magnus and then bring them here to me. If they fail, they'll at least not be so snobby anymore, and if they succeed, I'll get to spank Magnus so it's all good.
Very well, my lord. I'll remember to tell someone that.
Yeah.
Now, I wonder how the disbanding of all those cult organizations is going.
So, I mean, is he like a daddy dom, Lord Emperor Mankind? You know, he's like, man, yeah, bring him to me so I will spank him upon my lap and discipline him, like, help. He really likes to give spankings.
Fellow Inquisitors. Whoever sent this message.
Petulant father.
There is a heretic on Terra, pretending to be the only God Emperor of mankind.
This must be the work of demons.
A cult. It must be a cult.
Yes, a gene stealer cult.
We cannot let this heretic keep doing what he is doing.
Can't explain it. Only tell one way.
I don't think so. That would be kind of counterintuitive.
Counterintuitive? What the does that mean?
We cannot perform exterminatis of Holy Terra yet. But what we can do is send an inquisitorial representative there as one of the High Lords of Terra, and then argue with the rest of the High Lords until they allow us to perform a thorough search and purge of our planet.
Oh, that sounds real good.
It'll be like an annual exterminatus, with more door kicking and burning buildings.
Maybe we can check if Terra is a tool world while we're at it.
Now, my brothers and sisters, radical or Puritan, the only thing you need to do is vote for me as your inquisitorial representative. I will travel with my feet to Terra, find the culprit who's behind these messages, and kill him for the Emperor.
Huh.
Greetings, Honorable Battle Brother. Did you hear the news? Indeed I did, Honorable Battle Brother. We have received a mission from Holy Terra itself. That is right, Honorable Battle Brother. It is our time once again to prove ourselves as Ultramarines. And with pride and honor, we shall succeed, and we will never fail our sacred duties. After all, the greatest of them all are the Ultramarines.
Soon enough I should stop hearing their constant chanting in my head. I've been hearing it for so long that I'm starting to feel like I have warp traveled on a bicycle.
I'm still not certain about this idea, my lord.
Are you defying me?
No, absolutely not. I was just thinking, since the Ultramarines are one of the greatest forces in the galaxy, are you 100% certain that sending them to their imminent doom on the planet of the sorcerers is a good idea?
Look,
oh, totally,
my
yeah. Yeah.
I know you are stupid, but I'm your
Listen here, you little tiny turd who's only been alive for like a fraction of my lifetime. I am your daddy. And Emperor Daddy says do what I say.
father, and you should never argue against your father, because he always knows best. Isn't that right?
Of course.
That
Please, tell me you're proud of me, Daddy. Please. It's so funny. This is so funny.
That's a good custodes.
That's a good
Intelligence
custodes.
is growing remarkably fast, just like your father's.
Oh, well, thank you, Dad.
Son.
I'm convinced that everyone who follows the Emperor of Mankind has the most supreme of daddy issues. And you can't convince me otherwise. You can't. Emperor Bode Daddy, please! Please, I want to be just like you! I want you to be proud of me! Man.
Now, prepare your cleansing equipment. My eye lobes are itching like they are infected by a Death Eater virus. Also, bring my Centurion.
Right away.
Bring my fat boys. Where are my fat boys? No, literally. I like the Centurion's funny words. Where Centurions? Where is he? Centurions, amuse us. Oh, Centurions, you're so short and small and adorable. Now leave.
Hey, Lords of Terra, we are gathered here today to discuss the most pressing matter, the survival of the Imperium of Man, such that we have never seen before. Should we outlaw the use of laxatives to everyone but us?
Huh?
Because my poo has been really hard and dusty lately.
That's TMI.
And I think that not only should we outlaw laxatives, we should also get a new shipment of prune cakes, because that really helps out with how your bowels dance out poo.
I disagree. Generals need to pool in several random places to command those living flashlights of mine. And the workers in the t-shirt factory's gotta do that too. Can I my guys go into battle with their fucking skillets, can I?
I think that this is a discussion for you biological types that are guiding and directing those replaced with the skills.
Alright, seriously, it isn't funny anymore. First, you make fun of my hat on a daily basis.
Hey, is this Gog? Is this the big bad guy? I love how like all of them are like, TMI, but we're kind of old. And we should probably, eat more fiber and eat prune cakes. And meanwhile, you've got this guy. Oh, is this not Goj? This is just the Pope? Okay, is it because his hat isn't as big? I see. Goj is dead? I see. So much for having a really cool big hat. That didn't even help him. He died.
And now you send this emperor-damned message throughout the entire Imperium. Why?
Can you quiet?
Goj died like 5,000 years before this? Okay, so skill issue. Okay.
Down, Towerhead. I can't hear you.
We didn't say anything, I think, did we?
I don't know. Who am I again? I forgot.
Well, if you didn't send the message, who did? Someone is obviously being very mean.
Oh, stop your whining, Decius. Can't you see that we're having a very important discussion about who here?
This must be the 20,000th time you've had that discussion.
2,374. Time to be exact.
Back in my day, people didn't count with numbers. Instead, we used good old-fashioned coaches to count.
Well, perhaps we should outlaw counting again?
Oh yeah! I am the law!
Well, I'm gonna go back to the Ecclesiarchal Palace and figure out which one of you pruneheads ordered this message to be sent around. The Ecclesiarchy is not disbanding, and that's that.
My lords, the Inquisitorial representative has arrived.
The Inquisitorial representative? I hate that person.
The Inquisition? Very well. What name does he go by?
Lord Inquisitor Fyodor Karamazov, sir.
What? Karamazov?
Womp womp womp.
I feel thoroughly refreshed now. Chain halberds truly do wonders.
My lord, I've been thinking a little. When Magnus tried to contact you, what did he try to tell you?
Are you siding with chaos now?
No, my lord.
Not him siding with chaos. Uh-oh.
But I'm thinking, let's say that Magnus was actually trying to warn you about Horus's fall.
Okay.
If that was the case, then Magnus wouldn't have had to send his message to you if Horus hadn't fallen.
Yes.
And Horus wouldn't have fallen if the chaplain Erebus wouldn't have tempted him to join Chaos.
Right.
And Erebus wouldn't have kept turning Primarchs to the ways of Chaos unless he hadn't tempted Lorgar to his side together with the Wordbearer's first company captain, Corferon.
Correct.
So by that logic, wouldn't this all actually be Erebus and Corferon's fault?
Now you are just talking out of your... As I said earlier, everything is Magnus's fault.
That little bookworm is the one at fault. My homeboy had this loser son with this trash can woman, and it's all his doing. Anyway, this is...
Of course, my lord, you're right. I'm sorry.
By the way, while you were sending that message to the Ultramarines, did you also tell them to cut Gorlaman's life support?
I'm sorry, my lord. I kind of forgot about that.
Do that later, then you boot. Speaking of which, I need you to explain something to me.
What is it, my lord?
Why are you the only one ever visiting me?
Ooh. Because I love you so much, Daddy. Because I'm your goodest of good boys, Daddy.